I'm recording this. Okay. All right. Thank you. So once again, you're welcome to the crypto beginners class. This is how to invest in crypto for beginners. And I'm going to teach you step by step the apps to download when you are starting with your crypto investment journey. I will touch on how to buy with mobile money, how to buy with a debit or credit card, and how to buy coins on the exchange, and how to use MetaMask wallets. And also, I will touch on how to find CA. CA is contract address. So sometimes if you want to buy a cryptocurrency, you have to ask for the address, okay? Because every coin has a contract address. Just like the way someone will ask for the address to your house, the crypto coins also have address. Okay. All right. So that's what we call CA. So if you see people saying that, what is the CA? What is the contract address? That's what they are trying to say. All right. And there are some crypto coins you don't really need the CA. Okay, because you can go on an exchange and then buy them. You will not really need the CA. So we'll touch on all those ones as well. All right. As and when people join, I will be accepting them. Okay. All right. So I'm here on coinmarketcap.com. Let me open. I'm going to open my online notepad and then make some notes over there. So there are two websites that you can find the information on any coin, right? Well, most coins, not any coin, but most coins. I'm going to give you another one here. With the other one, you can find information on any coin. But let's start with the popular one. The popular one, the reason why we use CoinMarketCap is that CoinMarketCap will never duplicate a coin. It will never it will never show you a fake coin. Okay. Remember, in this space, there are also scammers. Anywhere there's money, there are scammers. Anywhere there's money, there are scammers. So you have to be very, very careful. And this is why the training is important. So CoinMarketCap, there are a list of coins. You can see here Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, XRP, BNB, Solana. All these coins, there are so many coins listed here. When I scroll down, you can see on the first page, I have 100 coins. The last coin here is a Conflux, right? But then I can also go to the next page. When I click to the next page, I'll see other coins. When I click to the next, it's taking a while to load. When I click on the next page, I'll see that it continues from 101 and then down to 200. Okay. And then there's also another next page for another set of coins. So there are over 1 million cryptocurrencies. But how do you know the good ones to buy? Okay, this is where I come in with my crypto channel to talk about coins. Okay, and the good ones you can buy. Okay, so if you're starting out, the coins are so many you might be confused. So let's look at these coins. They're very common ones, they're very popular ones. These are the coins. So let's say I scroll down to XLM. I posted a video about the XLM prophecy. When I posted it, it was 31 cents. It's now 32. It's going to 33 cents for one coin. Okay. This coin, we can buy it on an exchange. So how do I know where I can get this coin? Because sometimes people say, oh, you have mentioned this coin, but where can I buy it? The first thing you do is come to CoinMarketCap. You can visit the website or you can download the app. We also have the app. It's called CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap. When you go to Play Store or your App Store, if you don't know how to do it, you can let someone close by do it for you. CoinMarketCap. Or you can go to CoinGecko. That's another popular website that has a lot of coins. And most of the time, the same coins on CoinMarketCap are the same coins on CoinGecko. It's like someone will read news from Ghana Web. Someone will also read the news from YenGH, right? They are all news websites, right? So and they are all talking about Ghanaian news, for example. That's the same way CoinMarketCap is talking about all these coins, and CoinGecko is also talking about all these coins. So it's almost the same thing. Now you come to CoinGecko, you can also see their coins. Almost the same thing listed on CoinMarketCap is here. So let's say I want more information on XLM. I'll click on XLM, or I'll tap XLM. Another thing I can do, let me go back. Another thing I can do is if I get to the website, okay, if I get to the website, I can click the search bar. When I click the search bar, I want to look for a coin, but I don't have time to scroll down. So I'll just come and type XLM. When I tap XLM, I'm going to get a couple of them: XLMG, XLMX, XLM down. But what I want is XLM, only XLM. Then it says here that the market cap is 10 billion. So another thing, if you want to know the market cap of a coin, when you go to coin market cap, you type the coin name, you see the market cap, you see the price. So I'll click on this one and it will open the page. It has hit 33 cents. When I was talking with you, it was 32. It's now 33. It can come down like just like it did, right? 32.9. It can go up again. Okay. So when I come here, this page is going to give me all the information I need on XLM. Okay. So I see that the price is moving up. Okay. You can see that the price is moving up. This price can also come down. It can fall like this. When it's going up, it simply means that a lot of people have started putting their money in that coin. So it's going up. That means that if I enter at 30 cents and the price is now 33 cents, when I cash out, I'll be making profits. It can also fall down from here from 33 cents to 30 cents or even lower than that, which means I'm making a loss. But if I don't, so long as I have not sold my coins, I can still come back into profit. Okay. When I read here on the left
Sorry, can
side
some
of
of
the
you
screen,
please
you
mute
can
your
see we
mic?
have
We are
market cap
learning. Please
10
mute your
billion.
mics.
Market cap means that you take the price of one coin and multiply it by all the coins in the system, all the circulating supply, not the maximum supply, but the circulating supply. The circulating supply is the amount of coins that is in the hands of people, of the general
It
public.
shouldn't be some.
So
It should be
32
all of
billion
us,
XLM
so that
coins,
only the lecturer will be on.
32
They are making
billion
too much
is in the
noise.
hands of the public. And then you multiply that by the current price. Okay, we'll have time for questions. So please note down your questions. I'll take them. All right. I don't want to be interrupted a lot of time. So, Senor, we will have time for questions.
Microphone.
Okay. All right.
Hi.
So,
Hi. I just want if you can
32
mute
billion
Kindly
in the
mute
supply
everyone. Kindly
multiplied by
mute
1
everyone,
is
please.
going to give you the market cap. Okay. Then you scroll down here, you see website and you see white paper. White paper simply means that there is the documentation. Let's say if you create a company, you write information about the company, right? Please, when you join, kindly mute your microphone. Okay. When you join, kindly mute your microphone. Give me a moment. So, please mute your microphone.
Oh, that's my mic.
Okay, thank you. Trying to find a way to auto mute anyone that joins. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, so we have the white paper. You see, when you create a company, you have documents for the company, right? The same way a white paper is a document of that crypto company. So that's what it means, white paper. So if you want to read about what they are doing, their plans, their products, you go to white paper. But if you also want to visit their website, you just click on website and it's going to open their website. Then we have socials, this social media. So they have X, their X Twitter page, they have Facebook page. And when you click, they have a Discord page, they have Reddit page, they have other pages that you can follow. Okay. And then they have their rating here. The rating here is what the auditing company has done. Certic is an audit company. So they've also audited them, and they are saying that, okay, this is good. They give it 4.3 stars out of 5. So it means that it's good. But not every crypto coin will have a rating here. Okay, just saying, right? When you go down, you see Explorer. This one is more technical. I teach this in my paid class. Okay, so we will not touch it. And then you come down here, you see wallets. So he's trying to say that if you want to buy XLM, there are other wallets you can buy it in. You can buy it on Trust Wallet, Binance Web3, SafePal, Coinbase, Freiter, Math Wallet, Trezor, Ledger Wallet. So Ledger Wallet is the cold wallet I showed you guys. That looks like a pen drive. You can use Ledger to buy XLM and you keep it. So it's disconnected from the internet, which means that the probability that somebody will hack it is very low. People cannot really hack it until like you go and connect it to some dangerous website. Okay. So when you come down here, it also says low. Low is 0.32. That's the lowest price it has gotten to within 24 hours. And this is the highest price it has gotten to within 24 hours. I can change this to 1 year. And then you see that 1 year ago, or within the last 1 year, the lowest price for this coin was 8 cents. And right now it's 33. That means 8 for 32. It's gone up by 4 times. The price has increased by 4 times, which means that if you bought XLM within the last 1 year, your money would have gone up by 4 times, which means if you put in $100, by now you would have been having $400. If you put in $1,000, by now you would have been having $4,000. If you put in 10, you'll be having 40. So that's how it works. And then the highest price it has gotten to is 63 cents, which is even higher than the current price. That means that we are falling from 63 cents and we are currently at 33 cents. So it's cheaper. SLM is cheaper now, for example. And this one is all-time low. That is the lowest ever. And that is 001. That means that this coin has increased by 330 times, which means that if you had put in $10 in 2014, $10 in this coin, it would have increased to $3,300. So crypto is about patience and investing for the long term for the most of the coins. But some coins are short-term coins. Okay, we call them meme coins. But even that, sometimes some of them can develop into a good coin. Okay, but most of the time, those coins are short-term coins. Okay, all right. So now, where do we buy XLM? That's the question. We are going to click markets. We click markets, or we can scroll down from here. We can scroll down till we come to Stellar Markets, because XLM is also called Stellar. Stellar, not the lady Stella. This one is Stellar with an R. Stellar. So when we scroll down to markets, we are going to see everywhere that they have XLM that we can go and buy. You know, it's like you say, oh, I want to buy milk. Then you go to ShopRite, you get milk. But when you go to Melcom, you also get milk. And when you go to Accra Mall, you're also going to get milk, for example. The same way in crypto, if you go to Binance, you can get XLM. If you go to Bybit, you can get XLM. If you go to Coinbase, you can get XLM. I'm going to use BitGet. This is where I will be buying my XLM coin for you to see. But before we buy the coin, we also need to know, what can I use to buy the coin? So number one, where is the coin listed? Where I can go and buy? Which market can I buy that coin? Number two, what can I use to buy that coin? Number three, how much should I buy? So how much should I buy depends on you and how much money you can put in it. Remember, never put in money you cannot afford to lose. Any money you are afraid to lose, please don't put it in crypto. If you're afraid to lose $100, please don't put it in crypto. But if you feel that, okay, I can put in $100. If that $100 I lose it, I'm still okay. Then you can go ahead to put in the $100. So number one, don't put in money you cannot afford to lose. Number two, don't borrow money to buy crypto. And then today someone said that only borrow money you can afford to pay. So if you borrow $50 and you feel that, hey, I can afford to pay $50, then that's fine. That's your personal decision. But for me, I'll tell you, don't borrow to buy crypto. Always use spare money. So if I want to get it on BitGet, I'm not going to go to Google and now type BitGet. I'll just click this link right here. I'll click this link and it will open BitGet. It's going to take me to BitGet. Okay, so it has brought me to BitGet. And it will open the chart for me. So this is the chart. I teach how to read charts in my paid class, but the newbies, I'm just beginner class. I'm just showing you the basics, right? You can see from here that the coin has increased. In crypto, we call it pump. So when price moves high, we call it pump. So it's pumping. Okay. So from here, 32 cents is up to 33.16. So we can see that the price has pumped from here. We can also see that the price has pumped from here to there, from this low point, right, to this high point. It has pumped. Now, when the price is falling in crypto, we call it dip, D-I-P, dip. So we can see that the price has dipped from 33 here, and then it came down to 32 and is going up again. It's pumping again. So we have pump going up, dip coming down, pump going up. Okay. Then I look to the right side. I'll see a green button that says buy, and I'll see a red button that says sell. So someone will ask, oh, how do I buy and how do I take my profit? When you want to buy, you'll come to the buy button and then you change limit. You see limit, you change it to market. Okay. Limit simply means that, let's say I want to buy this coin, but I don't want to buy it now, right? I want to buy it when it falls. Let's say when the price falls to 32, I want to buy. So I'll come to limit and I'll set 32 cents, 0.32 cents USDT. Do you see that? Then I'll put in maybe I'll say I want to buy 500 XLM. 500 XLM is equal to $160. Or I can just come in here and type $100 and it will give me the equivalent amount in XLM. So $100 here is telling me that XLM, I'm going to get 312 XLM coins. Then I can come here and then change to any amount I want, okay? And then maybe I'll say I want to buy $1,000 when the price goes down to 32. Then I'll click buy. So I'm going to do an example. Let me use $10 because this is my real account. So I'm using $10. $10 will give me 31.25 XLM at 32 cents. Okay. And I'm putting limits, which simply means that if this price falls down, to 32 cents, it should buy $10 for me. So I'll click on buy. And then it will say that order confirmation. XLM buy limit order price 32 cents. You will buy 31. You are spending $10. And I'll say confirm. Then it will write it down here. Do you see it? It's down here. So it has placed the order there, waiting for the price to come down to 32. So that's the meaning of limits. Limit simply means I'm not ready to buy now, but I have a certain price point that I want to buy when the price gets there. That's the meaning of limits. Then maybe, let's say I change my mind. I'm like, no, I can't wait. I want to buy now. I'll come here and cancel the limit order. Do you see I have another limit? I've set my COAI coin that it should sell when it gets to, where's the price? When it gets to $32, it should sell 2 of my coins. So I put a sell limit for COAI. That means that let's say I'm sleeping and the price hits it, but I'm sleeping, so I can't sell. My sell limit will save me because it will always take the trade for me, even if I'm asleep. Okay, and I can choose to cancel it, or I'll click on edit and then change my mind again and say, okay, now when it gets to $50, sell it for me. Then I'll confirm. All right, so now it has changed the price to $50. So when it gets to $50, it will sell 2 of my coins. So you can just choose the number of coins you want to sell. And I chose 2, even though I have 3 coins. Okay. And all of that is done when you click edit and then you change the quantity you want. All right. Very simple. Now I can, so it says editing successful. Okay.
It's loud.
All right. Let me close this. So now I can go to sell. Sell is, let's say, no, let me do a sell limit. So this is a buy limit. So sell limits, I think that's what I've shown you with the COAI. Let's say I might be asleep, right? And then XLM will hit 34 and I want it to sell at 34. I'll come to sell and I'll go to limit and I'll set my price at 0.34 and I'll say sell all of my XLM. Okay, I've not bought XLM, so it's not allowing me to drag this thing. But let's say I have 10 XLM. I'm going to buy. Okay, let me buy and then demonstrate it so that it looks simple for you. So I'm going to buy XLM. If I want to buy XLM, I'll switch to market. Market simply means that I want to buy right now. Okay, I want to buy right now. So you see, for market, I can't set the price because it's only using the current price. You can't change the price. You can only change the price when you go to limits. So market, I'll say I want to buy $10 worth of XLM. It's because I already have $10 in my account. So I'm also going to show you next how to buy the USDT. So I have $10 here. You can see it says available. I have $678 here. That's what I have available in my wallet. But I'm using $10 to buy XLM. Let's go and check something. I'm going to go to my wallet and my assets. We are going to come back to this page, but I want to show you that I'm not having any XLM in this wallet right now, and I'm trying to place a trade. So I want to show you how the wallet will change. Okay. When I scroll down, you can see I have USDT, and I have 678, and it's 60% of my money in this on this platform. Then I have BGB token, which is BitGet's own coin, is their own coin that they created. So I bought that one too. And I have 30 of it, and that is worth $144. And I have Pump coin. I'm also holding $142, which is 30,000 coins. So the day Pump becomes $1 for one coin, I'll make $30,000. You see it? And then XRP, I have 14, which is 37 over here. Right. But when I scroll down, do you see XRP? You see my Crepe Xspin and all that. But do you see XLM? There's no XLM here. But I'm going to buy XLM and it will show up in my assets. Okay. So whenever you open your wallet on your phone, you see assets at the bottom of your screen. The bottom right side, you see assets. When you go to assets, you will see all the coins you are holding. Okay. Now we don't have XLM here. So I'm going to go back and then make a purchase of XLM, and you see that XLM will show up here. So I'll go to buy. Please mute yourself when you join. I don't know how to. I'm not seeing the option to mute. Someone says my voice is low. I can't hear. Is my voice low for everyone? Because I know people can hear me. I'm not seeing the option to mute everyone. Please, when you join, mute yourself, okay? Yeah, my voice is okay. Please increase your volume, okay? So I'm going to place a buy. I wish I could see the option to mute everyone, but I'm not seeing it here. Anyway, all right. So let me place a buy. I'll go to market. Remember, market, I want to buy now. So I want to buy $10. Okay. Now, you can also set take profit and stop loss when you click on this. When you click on this, it means that you want to take profit. Let's say if I make 100%, 100% means that the price will be 66, right? And then I can also say, maybe I'm losing and I'm afraid I want to close. So if you see a 50% loss, please sell my XLM. So it will sell at 16 cents. But I will not recommend you do stop loss, okay? Because sometimes it will go in a loss, but it will come back again into profit. So I'll say you can do your take profit and then leave the stop loss. If you are trading Forex, I would advise that you set stop loss. But if you are trading crypto, leave it, okay? All right. So I can set this and I can say buy XLM and it has placed the order. Quantity 30, done deal, 33 cents. So when I come here into my assets, I'll refresh it. So let me refresh this. When I refresh my assets, on your phone, you don't need to refresh. On your phone, it will just open up. It will just pop up. I mean, it will show up in your wallet, okay, or your assets. But with the laptop, I would have to refresh. So when I refresh and I scroll down, you will see XLM is now part of my coins. So that is how to buy a coin or how to set your limits when you are trading crypto on a platform. I can't use Binance because I have to use Binance US, and I have to, when you're using the US stuff, you have to go through a lot of documentations and all that, submit your social security and all that. So it's going to take a while. That's why I'm using BitGet. But if you're using Binance, if you're using OKX, you're using Qcoin, it's the same thing. There's no difference. Your money will always be in your assets, and you see all your assets. The same way I described the limit and the market is the same thing on Binance. Okay. All right. Now, how do I buy with mobile money? How do I top up my USDT with mobile money? I'm going to go into I'm trying to find it. Let me use so I'll click on deposits right here. I'll click on deposits, right? Because I'm depositing money into my crypto account. I'll click on deposits. There are several options. I can buy with a bank account, or I can do mobile money. I can buy with a bank account or a bank card, or do mobile money. So Kelly is asking, why is USDT 60% of your portfolio? Yes, so because the market can fall, and when it falls, I would like to use my USDT to buy the dip. So I keep a lot of USDT. All right, all the time. I have a lot of USDT. But this is not all the coins I hold. This is just a portion of some of the coins I hold, because I decide to spread my money on different platforms. In case something happens to BitGet, I will not lose my money. I'll not lose all my money, because some of my money will be on another platform. So I decide to spread my investments. Okay. That's also a good thing I recommend everybody will do. Have a BitGet account and also have a Binance account. Now, someone might be asking, how do I create an account on BitGet or Binance? Just go to the website bitget.com or binance.com, or when you're on CoinMarketCap and you click the link, remember this link, you click the link, let's say Gate, for example, right? I want to buy from Gate or Mexi. I'll click on Gate. Because I don't have a Gate account, I can't sign in like BitGet and buy. So I have to come in here and then sign up. You see a sign up button at the top here, right? And then you click on sign up. When you click on sign up, you now put in your phone. Okay, you select your country, right? Let's say if it's Nigeria, for example, you select Nigeria and then put in your phone number. And then if somebody referred you, you can enter it. If not, just sign up. It says sign up to get $10,000 plus rewards. But of course, they're not going to give you $10,000. It's just a promo they are doing, right? Then you click on sign up, or you can use your email and then type in your email, maybe danny@gmail.com, right? And then sign up. That's all. And then you set your password and then you sign up. Once you sign up, you see a screen like what we saw on BitGet. So I'm going to buy Momo. I can use the search, but I'm looking for the thing, but I can use search button to find P2P. P2P. Look for P2P. If you are on Binance, you go to add funds. You see the add funds or you see the deposit button, and then you select P2P. P2P means peer to peer. It means your peer or your friend is sending you the money. So that's how we buy with Momo. You don't buy directly, you buy through a Momo vendor, right? Okay, so P2P trading, look for P2P trading. You can use the search bar and type in P2P, or go to funding or deposit or add funds and then choose P2P. And then I'm going to open my P2P. The same P2P you see here is the same thing you are going to get on Binance. Okay, you're going to get the same P2P. So I don't know why this chat was supposed to take me to P2P. P2P trading. Yeah, P2P trading. Why is it taking me to? Please mute your microphone. Please mute your microphone. Someone is asking, do you mean while trading futures, it is not advisable to use a stop loss? We are going to come to that, but futures you can use a stop loss because futures is contract for difference, CFD markets. Okay, but I don't advise newbies to trade futures. Okay, just trade spot. You can see it here, spot. Okay, trade spot. I don't know why it's not taking me to P2P. Meanwhile, the other time we did an easy P2P thing. No, it's not in settings. We went to P2P the other time, and it was very easy. Okay, you know what? Let me go to my assets. Please mute yourself, okay? When you join, please mute yourself. He said, why are you holding a lot of USDT? Okay, so for those who are new, USDT, it doesn't really change in price. Okay, it's on average it's $1 all the time. Sometimes it would fall to 99 cents or it will go up to $1.01, but it doesn't fall like the other coins. Okay, so it's a stable coin. We call it a stable. It's always stable, right? So if you keep your money there, you can't really lose money. And that's why most of my money is in a stable coin, because I'm very careful. Okay, I try to be very, very careful. You can make money in crypto, but you can also lose money. So always pay attention to that. Okay, good. So this is it. I come to assets and I go to buy crypto and I select P2P trading. Okay, it brings me to P2P and I come here And I see that these guys are selling USDT. So when I open P2P, I can change what I want to buy. Let's say I want to buy Bitcoin. I want someone to send me Bitcoin. Okay, but there's nobody selling Bitcoin. But if I do that on Binance, I'll see people selling Bitcoin. But if I select USDT, which is the dollar, I'll see all these guys are selling dollar. So what is the rate they are selling the dollar? This guy, Bruno Enterprise, he's selling the dollar at 13 Ghana cedis. Okay, this one is 12.4. Okay, and then you can see here, right under, it says 8 minutes. It means that it will take the guy 8 minutes to send me the money on average. And then he has completed 31 successful orders, and his completion rate is 100%, which means that he always sends people the money. And then so it's not a scammer based on his record. And then we see that he deals with MTN mobile money, he deals with Vodafone Cash, and he deals with Tigo money. Then there's another person, Jay Inshira. He has completed 15 orders. His completion rate is 88%, and he does it in 1 minute. 88% means that 12% of the time he did not complete the transaction. Okay, which means that it could be that something happened and the person that placed the order canceled it, so he couldn't complete it. That's also another thing. So it's not all the time that somebody is like scamming people. Sometimes the person didn't fully process the transaction. Okay, just so you know. Yeah, I'm going to come to XLM on Trust Wallet and all that. I'm going to come to that. We will touch on the DEX wallets. Right now, I'm doing exchanges and how to buy. This is Tonavent. So I need to look through. Momo is the same as MTN mobile money, Voda Cash. So I need to check which ones who do I want to patronize? And the one I want to patronize, I'll usually look at the completion rate, and I'll look at how fast he is going to do it. And I'll look at how many successful orders he has done. So this guy, and I also look at the rate. So this guy is giving me a low rate, which means that for every $1, I have to pay the person 12 cedis, 30 pesos. Okay, so 98. So I can click on this guy, high star. It will take him 6 minutes on average, and he deals with mobile money and Vodacom. So I'll click on buy. Then it would say, oh, before that, let me scroll up and show you something. You can come in here and choose the payment method. Maybe you want Vodacash. So it will now show you Vodacash. If you want Tigo money, it will show you Vodacash and Tigo money. But maybe you want to see only Tigo money. Then you deselect this and you see only Tigo money. So only 3 people deal with Tigo money. But if I select MTN, you see that more people do MTN. Okay, so I'll recommend that instead. And then I can choose my currency. Maybe I want to do Naira. I'll choose NGN. Or maybe I want to do what's the other currency? Ugandan shillings, UGX, right? Or I want to do, let's say I'm in the US. I want to do USD, then I do USD, right? For example. Okay, so now I'm going to go with High Star because he has more orders, 367, and he has completed 98% of them. So this guy is good. Now, this side simply means that he will trade anywhere between 200 cedis and 1,200 cedis. And he's going to, the highest he can pay you or he can send to you is $103. So when you check this guy, GN, the highest he can send us is 1,200. So always check the limits. All right, because the limits also, if I want to buy $1,000, I will not trade with High Star because High Star cannot give me $1,000. He can only give me $103. Do you see that? But let's say I want to buy $50 or $10. Now his limit is 200. 200, if you convert to dollars, that's around $20. So the smallest I can buy from this guy is $20. I click on buy, and then I come in here and I type, maybe I want to buy 500 cedis, for example. It will tell me that you will receive 40. But I can also type 50 here, and it will give me how much I should pay in cedis. So you can type either here or there. And then it will tell you that when you place the order, send the guy the money within 15 minutes. You see it right here. Pay within 15 minutes. Then the advertiser has also written his terms. High Star welcomes you. MTN payments, Momo. Buyer's note, drop number and allow cash out. So there's an agent. So you have to allow cash out. Request for number. Payment is made from now is it Nawunicello Ventures? I don't know how to pronounce. Okay, Vodafone cash payment. Always read the terms before you make payment, because it's saying withdraw agents *110#. Till number, agent code. He has written it there. Kindly leave positive feedback after you trade. Warning, I don't participate in investment or referral scheme. Only buy and sell USDT here. You are accountable for your USDT usage. Avoid calling MTN for reversals. I'll provide this warning and trade proof to MTN. If you do so, thank you. Because people try to be silly, right? Then I'll come here and I'll click buy USDT. So buy USDT. Let's say I'm buying $50, for example. Now, when I open, he's online. Do you see online? All right. I'm doing a live trade, but I'll cancel it because I'm just doing this for teaching purposes. So this is name, Abdul Waris Suleimana. And this is his number. This is his, where's his number? I have to pay to his mobile money number. So the mobile money number, let's see. Avoid using terms like, okay, drop number. Okay, so this one is allowing cash out. So I don't need to pay to a mobile money number. So he just sent me a message, drop number and allow cash out. Then I'll say, hi. Okay, let's say I'm going to allow cash out. I'll say, okay, I am allowing cash out. Or you can just type, okay, that's all. And then you send. And you allow cash out. You take out $615. And then the equivalent amount, which is $50, will appear in your BitGet wallet. When it appears in your BitGet wallet, you simply go to buy crypto, and then you did what I did with the XLM thing. So that's how you buy a crypto. But in this case, I'll tell him, hi, sorry, I am running a crypto class and just demonstrating how to buy crypto with Momo. Please cancel transaction. Okay. Or I'll say I am canceling transaction. For example, I am canceling transaction. Okay. And just demonstrating. Okay. So I've sent it to him. And then I'll just come in here and say cancel order. Now, when you pay, click paid, notify the other party. Or when you allow cash out and he does that, just do that. Okay. So he's probably going to read it and then know that I'm just doing a class. But because I'm not paying, I'll cancel order. And then I'll say proceed to cancel. Okay. So I'm canceling my order. I don't want to proceed with the order. I have not paid the seller. Confirm. And it has canceled. Okay. That's all. So that's how you buy with Momo. You allow cash out or you send it to the Momo number that has been dropped there, and then they make the payments to you. So your USDT will come into your assets. All right. Now, when it comes into your assets, you will go to transfer, because it will be in your P2P wallet. So you now have to transfer from the P2P wallet into your spot wallet, because in your spot wallet, that is where you will be buying your coins. Once it comes into your spot wallet, you can do the same thing that we did, go and search for the coin and then buy. Okay. So it comes into my wallet. I think transfer. So you need to look for where the coin is. It might be in OTC account, or it might just come straight to your spot wallet. Okay. But if it doesn't come straight to your spot wallet, go to transfer. And then in Binance, you're going to see funding wallets. So you remove it from your funding wallet into your spot wallet, and then you transfer, or maybe you can transfer all the $50 or half of it. You click max and it will fill everything, or you can just transfer like 25%, $25, and it will send that to your spot. So sometimes you can keep your money in your funding wallet or in your spot wallet. But every time you want to buy a coin, make sure your money is in your spot wallet. Okay. And then you go to buy crypto, buy and sell, and then you select. So basically, that's how you buy crypto with an exchange. Okay. So I'm going to demonstrate how to find other coins. For example, how to find other coins. So let's say I'm on CoinMarketCap. I've heard of another coin. This coin is called Solana. So I'll come in here and I'll type Solana or Solana. You can see So. Remember, I said that in CoinMarketCap, the coins don't duplicate. But you may have a scenario where you see the coin here, right, under DEX scan. The coins that appear under DEX scan are different from the ones that appear under crypto assets. Make sure that you are buying crypto assets, not DEX scan. So you see that Solana has repeated. There are 3 Solanas here. And there's 1 Solana at the top. But only purchase or copy the contract address from crypto assets. So Solana, I click on Solana. I want to buy Solana. 1 Solana is currently $199. This thing is going up. I wanted to buy more, but it's running. It's not waiting at all. All right. There's a reason I did what I did before I did the mobile money part, because the explanation has to flow. All right. So yeah, well, I get you. Okay, so Solana is currently 199. I want to buy this Solana coin, right? When I come down here, I don't see any contract address. So sometimes I tell people that if you don't see a contract address, the best thing you should do is just click markets and then go to markets. Okay. And then you see where Solana has been listed. So Solana is also on BitGet. That means that on my BitGet platform, I can buy this Solana coin. Okay. So I'm going to buy Solana. All right. I come in here. I have USDT. Because I used $10 for XLM, I now have 668. Right. So I want to buy Solana. Do I have Solana here? I don't have Solana here, but I want to buy Solana. So what do I do? What do I do? I can go to trade and go to spot, right? The spot market. Or if you are using Binance or you are using BitGet, it's always simple. You can use the search button. There's a search icon here. So now I've bought USDT. I can still do a demonstration. Well, I see. I've bought USDT now, right? So I want to buy Solana. So I'll come here and there's spot, margin, and robots. You can trade with robots, but as a newbie, I would not advise it yet. Maybe in some other class, we can touch on using robots to trade. But go to spot wallet. Remember, I want to buy it now. Okay. I want to buy Solana now. This is BTC. So I can click this and then type in Solana or search for Solana. And I'll buy Solana stroke USDT, because remember, I bought USDT from the Momo guy. So I click on USDT, Solana USDT. Always, when you are buying a coin on an exchange, it's always the name of the coin stroke USDT. Okay. Sometimes you might see Solana stroke BNB. It means I can use BNB to buy it. If you see Solana stroke EUR, it means you can use the euro to buy Solana. But I'm using USDT now. So I'm here. This is the chart. When you check the chart, you realize that Solana has pumped. Remember I said when prices are going up, we call it pump. So Solana has pumped from this point to that point. Means that it used to be 192. It's now 199 or $200. So if I had bought 1 Solana, I would have made $8 by now. I'm going to go to markets because I want to buy now. If I don't want to buy now, remember, I'll use my limits, and I've taught that already. So I want to put $10 into Solana. I'll type in 10. Remember, I bought $50 from the Momo guy. So I'm going to come here, $10, and then I can set take profit that, okay, if this $10 increases by 100%, sell it for me, which means that by 100%, the price of one Solana is $398 for one coin. Or I can just come in here and say that currently the price is 199, but if it gets to 250, sell the coin for me. All right, so that's my take profit settings. Or I can choose to ignore the take profit and just buy my Solana. Okay, so now it says I've bought Solana because I put in $10 and the price is 199. I'm only going to get 0.05 Solana, which means that 0.05 Solana is equal to $10 because I didn't have enough money to buy one Solana. So it's only going to give me point something. Okay. So when I go into my assets, now I'm done buying, and I go into my assets, I'm going to see Solana will show up. But previously, when I showed you my wallet, there was no Solana. Are you getting the point? There was no Solana. All right. But now, if I open my assets, there will be Solana. So I got $50 from the Momo guy, and I've used $10 to buy Solana. So when I scroll down, I'll see Solana here in my assets. And then it says 9.97. It means that they've taxed me 3 cents. Because BitGet, every time you buy, they'll tax you a small amount. And that is why even though I bought $10, I got 9.97 because the 3 cents is tax. Okay. And now Solana is 0.88% of my entire money. Do you see that? And then I used to have USDT 60%. It has dropped to 59 because I've put some of it in other coins. It's as simple as that. Okay, so that explains it for crypto exchanges. Okay, that explains it. This is how to buy with mobile money. Now, let's say I want to use a bank card. I'll click on deposit. Okay. And also someone might be wondering, what if I want to sell back into Momo? I've made profit. I want to sell back into my mobile money. So let me quickly do that right here. Before we go to the bank card, I'll go to withdraw. I don't know if they'll give me that option, but let me see. Let me go to assets. I'll go to assets. Remember, assets is found at the bottom right of your phone screen. Okay. So I'll come here, assets, and then I'll click on P2P trading again. P2P trading. And I'll come here instead of buy, because this is what I used to buy USDT from the Momo vendors. But now I want to sell my money. I've made profit. I want to sell. Okay. And then I'll come here and I'll change the currency to Ghana cedis. So let's say my Solana or my XLM has moved from $10 investment to $100 and I want to sell it. I'll come here and I'll choose that I want mobile money. I want Ghana cedis, and I'm selling my USDT because remember, I use USDT to buy XLM. So I come in here, who is giving me good rates? This guy, Bit Deal Hub, is giving me 12 cedis for $1. So when you are selling, the rate is always lower, but when you are buying, the rate is always higher. Okay, so this guy, he will sell a maximum of $1,000. That means that if I have $10,000, this guy cannot help me because he will only sell $1,000. But when I come to High Star, he will sell $11,000. Okay, so if I want to cash out $10,000, this guy here can service me because he's holding a lot of money. He can sell 140,000 Ghana cedis. This is how much he can send to me, like the maximum. Then I'll come to sell. But before that, I need to compare. Does he have a good successful rate, completion rate? Is it good? Okay, anything 95 plus, 95% plus is good. So I come in here, sell, and I'll say, okay, now I made $100. Sorry, I made 100 because I don't have that money. They are not allowing me to put it in. So this is what I'll do. before you sell, remember your money is in your spot wallet. Okay, so to transfer that money, that USDT, into your OTC account. Okay, like I said, when you buy, it's going to be in the OTC, and then you swap into spot. Now, when you're selling, you move it from spot to OTC, and they do that so that your money can be safe. So if I want to sell, I need to come here and then put in, let's say, $100. Right? I made $100 in my spot wallet when I bought XLM. So I transfer it to my OTC and confirm. Now, when I confirm and I type in 100, it will now work. Do you see that? And I'll receive 1,200. So initially I put in $10, which was 120 cedis. And now I've made 100, which is 1,200. Then I'll come in here and I'll say this guy should pay into my momo. Then my phone number is 05425250000, something like this.
Yeah, muted.
Right? And I'll QR code, click to drop, upload file. So you can just maybe take a screenshot of something, maybe phone number or something, and then save and use, right? Okay. Upload receipt QR code. Okay. So this is adding payment method. So sometimes people put in a code here, or you can take a screenshot of your phone number and then put it here. All right. Let me do one quickly. Let me just write something. 05425250000. For example, this is my phone number. I'm going to take a screenshot. Okay, so this is my number, for example, and then I come in here. Sorry, and I click and drag this and I put it there. So this is my phone, something like this, and save and use. Okay, I need to verify this with my phone, because I've set it such that any transaction that it wants to process, it should alert me on my phone. Okay, so something like this. Okay. All right. So confirm. These are just security settings I've done. All right. So now I'll click on sell USDT. I don't want to sell right now because it's going to send to my fake Momo number that I put in there. So make sure you are putting in your real number. And then it says drop number and allow cash out. Okay. Basically that's it. So this guy has verified his identity, his email, and his phone number. So he's good. And he has handled 6,699 orders, and he will pay you in 3 minutes. This is how much money he has available to trade, and I should pay within 15 minutes. So I come in here, sell USDT, and then he'll send it to me. Once he sends it to me, I'll just tell him that I've received it, and then I'll release the USDT to him. So that's basically it. Now let's go to depositing with, let's say you are sending, I'm going to touch on MetaMask and how to send money into an exchange. That's where we do the deposit, right? But for now, let's do bank card. So we are done with Momo because I know a lot of people use Momo. So basically that's it for Momo. With bank card, you can, this one is a BitGet card. Let me go to the main page. So someone is asking, instead of selling to P2P, can you change or swap your crypto to a more stable coin like USDT? Yeah, you can always sell. Yeah, because it is Solana stroke USDT. So if you are selling your Solana, it automatically comes into your USDT. Sefako. Yeah, someone says, maybe, oh yeah, maybe you don't have an immediate P2P buyer. Yeah, you can just put it in USDT and it will be stable. It will not move. All right. So How do you download BitGet on your laptop? You just visit the website. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for bank card, you should be able to see. I think this is it. Deposit. So I'm clicking on my profile, and I'm a verified user. Remember, when you sign up, they'll ask you to submit your ID. So you submit your passport, driver's license, national ID, any Ghana card, anything, and they'll verify you. When they verify you, it makes it easier for you to buy, with P2P. So remember, always verify your account first. So deposit, I'll click on deposit. And then it should open deposit. So this is, they're still giving me the other route. Okay. So deposit fiat. This is what you choose. Deposit fiat. Fiat is your currency, like hard currency, right? And I'll choose, I want to deposit with the euro, or I want to deposit with USD. No data found. Okay, they don't support US, right? Because I'm not a US citizen, I'm able to use BitGet in US, but I will not be able to use it as a US citizen. Okay. But if I have another citizenship, I can use that to sign up. Okay. So every other country, apart from UK, I think UK and US, they cannot use BitGet. But other Australia, Canada, they can use it. I don't think UK can use it. Right. Let me see. GBP. Yeah, UK doesn't use BitGet. But European countries can use it. So Euro, for example, and I click on next. And it says this service is currently unavailable in your country because I'm in US, right? So it will be unavailable for me. So processing time is 0 to 2 working days. This is one thing about banks. When you're buying with bank, it's going to take working days, 0 to 2 working days, which means that by the time you may want to buy a coin, the price has already gone up and it's too late for you. Okay. Right. He says it's not easy understanding this on a one-time lecture. Yeah, that's why it's recorded. So you can always watch it. Okay. And then you practice. You follow what I'm doing, practice on your phone, but don't process any order. Okay. Until you are okay that, okay, you understand it now. Then you place an order. Okay. Sefako, we will speak. So if you are on the Telegram and WhatsApp page, Undervalued Crypto, you can see my number there. You can reach out to me. Okay. All right. So Euro is going to take, this is how you deposit with your bank account or your bank card. Okay. You just type in your currency. And then I don't think we can get Ghana City here. No, that is why we use the P2P version. So I'm done with exchanges. Let's go to MetaMask. MetaMask wallet. You will go to your Play Store or your App Store and download what we call MetaMask. You are welcome. You download MetaMask. This is the wallet I recommend. There are so many wallets. There's MetaMask, there's Trust Wallet, there's BitGet Wallet. BitGet Wallet they also have a wallet that can buy some of the new coins. One thing I'll say is that you will not find every coin on these exchanges. That's why I say that when you open CoinMarketCap, always go to markets, and markets will show you the places you can buy. And you can click next or page 2, and it will show you more pages where you can get these coins. So Bitfinex, HTX, Bitmark, right? Some people create like 10 accounts on all these platforms so that if they open a coin and it's not here, it will be on another exchange, right? Page 3 will show me more exchanges I can get it. Kraken, Probit, XT, but I'll recommend that you should only sign up on the exchanges that pop up on page 1, okay? Because those ones are the most popular ones, okay? All right. So let's download MetaMask. Now we download MetaMask. I am going to let me do this. Let me open this browser. Let me open another browser and try to start afresh, like create a new MetaMask wallet. I want to see if I can create a new MetaMask wallet, because I want you to see how we create the wallet and then save our passphrase. Okay, so I want to just start afresh. All right, let me share this screen. Share screen. Share this one. Can you see it? Okay. So you will go to Play Store or App Store. Play Store, MetaMask, META. This is it. METAMASK crypto wallet. This is what you see. And then you click on install and you download the MetaMask wallet. Okay. If you want Trust Wallet, you can also search for Trust Wallet on Play Store, and then it would open Trust Wallet for you. This is the wallet. This is how it looks like, Trust Wallet. So these two, but I recommend MetaMask. Okay. And I click on Get MetaMask. I'm using a PC, so I'll download it from here and I'll click Add to Chrome, and I'll say Add Extension. Right, and then it will download it right here at the top right corner. I'm just waiting for it to install. Thank you, Lady E. Says God bless you for this. Okay, so Sefako, we will address your issue on XLM, but I'll say that XLM, buy them on a crypto exchange. Okay, buy them on a crypto exchange. This thing is still adding to Chrome. But can you guys see my screen? The MetaMask page. Okay, I think I've added it now. Good. So now that I've added it, I'll click on extension, manage extension. You not do this on your phone. I'm doing this because it's a PC. Okay. And then I'll activate it. So I'll toggle here to activate it. You can have your MetaMask on your PC and also have it on your phone, so that if you are not with your PC, you can access on your phone. If you are not with your phone, you can access it on your PC. And I'll pin this so that it will appear here. Okay. Can you see the little pop-up? This is what I'll do. I'll open this. I'll open this wide. Okay. Can you see it? You can see it, right? Good. Then I'll click on, if you can see it, give me a thumbs up if you can see it. If you can see it, give me a thumbs up. This is MetaMask. Okay, so I'll click on create a new wallet. Then I can use my Gmail. So I'll click on continue with Gmail. I can use my email or continue with Apple. But I'm going to use this secret recovery phrase. Secret recovery phrase is going to give me a list of words. But before that, they want me to set a password. Okay? They want me to set a password. So I'm going to type in my password. And then I repeat the password here. And then I'll say that if I lose this password, MetaMask cannot reset it. Remember, your password, your seed phrase, all these things are very important. Please don't lose them. Right? When I do this, I'll click on create password. So now I've created my password. And then they've given me some words. Okay, those words, I'm the only one that has those words in that order. Okay, so I'm going to click on tap to review, and it has revealed my seed phrase. So the reason I'm revealing this to you is that I'm doing this for training purposes, and I will not use this wallet. That's why I'm showing you this. If anybody has these words, they can hack your wallet. These words, run and all that, they can hack your account. So let me open rapid tables. It's a notepad. Okay. I just want to write them down. So this is what you do. When you get your 12 words, copy them. Before you click continue, before you click continue, please copy these 12 words on a notebook or a notepad. That's why I open the notepad. And then paste them there or write them down and hide it. These words, if somebody gets these words, these 12 words, they can hack your wallet. So remember, keep them safe. Okay. This is what we are going to do. Okay, so these are the words: run, true, metal, struggle, phone, panther, habits, indoor, dawn, two, salmon. Okay, so I come in here, click continue, and they'll ask me what is the third word, because they want to confirm if I've actually saved it. And if you're not able to get it, it means that you didn't save it. So you have to go back and recreate the wallet. So when you save it, word number 3 is metal. I'll come in and I'll select metal. Number 4 is struggle, and I select struggle, which means number 12 is hard. And then I choose continue, and then it says perfect. I've kept it. So it shows them that I've kept my seed phrase. Okay. Then I'm going to click continue. Your wallet is ready. So that's how you create a wallet. Very, very simple. Then I come here, as you see 000, because there's nothing in this wallet. Now, in this wallet, there are several networks. You know the way when you're in a country, you have MTN network, you have Airtel network, you have all that, right? Telecel and all that. Crypto also has networks. So when you come here, all popular networks, you see Ethereum network, Linear network, Base network, Solana network. Then when you come here, you see Arbitrum and you see a plus. But these ones don't have a plus. It means that these networks have not been added yet to the wallet. These networks, they've not been added yet to the wallet. So what would you do? Binance Smart Chain. In fact, the most popular ones are 3. Ethereum. Please mute your microphone. Please mute your microphone when you join. Is it okay now? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. All right, I think I found it. It says mute. Oh, okay, I've seen it. Good. These are several networks. Okay, so the most popular networks are Ethereum network, Solana network, and BNB chain network. But Ethereum and Solana are already added, so you don't see a plus here. But when you go down, you see BNB chain has a plus, so I'll add it. So now if I click here, you see that BNB now has 3 dots. It doesn't have a plus again. So it has moved from additional networks, and it has joined my popular networks. And this one, I can choose to delete linear network because I will not need it, right? We don't really buy coins on linear network. And I don't really buy on base, so I'll delete base. Okay. Now, if I want to add, I'll just come back and click it again, and then base will come back to the top. But for now, I'll just remove base. So if you download MetaMask wallet, this is how you are going to see it. Okay. Delete base. Then I can choose to buy and load my wallet. But before I load my wallet, let me say this. Has someone unmuted their mic? I think everyone has muted. Yeah. I've muted everybody. All right. So if you are on, now because I've clicked all popular networks, it's going to show me only the 3 networks, BNB, Ethereum, and Solana. If I want to buy a coin, I need to ask the person who told me about the coin that which network is it on? Just like the way you ask someone, you want to send someone money through mobile money, you're going to ask the person, which network do you use? In crypto, if you want to buy a coin or you want to send someone a coin, you need to ask them which network. So they'll tell you, oh, BNB network, right? That means that to buy any coin, please, this is important. To buy any coin on a BNB network, you would swap with BNB. Do you remember when we were doing the BitGet swap, when we were buying Solana on BitGet and XLM, we use USDT. In your wallet, if you are buying a coin, you use the network's coin. So on an exchange, you buy with USDT, but if you're in a wallet, you buy with that network's coin. So you are going to use, once you join, please mute yourself, okay? You are going to use BNB to swap and buy any coin on this platform. So how do we also get the coins to appear in this wallet? I'm going to show you that. So another thing we can do is we can switch from popular networks to a BNB chain network. So only BNB will show. I can switch it to Ethereum, only Ethereum will show, and I can switch to Solana, only Solana will show. Which means that if I want to see all the coins I bought using Solana network, I can just filter it by clicking only Solana. But if I want to see all my coins, no matter the network, I'll come in here and then I'll click all popular networks and it will show me all the coins. So let's say I've heard of Crepe coin or Crepe. I want to buy Crepe. Crepe, you cannot buy Crepe on an exchange, like it's not listed on an exchange. But sometimes, I'm going to show you how sometimes you can buy on an exchange, even though it's not listed. But this one is more important before we go to that. So let me write it down so that I don't forget. Crepe on BitGet. Okay. So number one, quick recap. If you hear of a coin, go to Coin Market Cap. Ask the person that told you, is it on Coin Market Cap? They'll say yes. If it's on Coin Market Cap, what is the network? So I'll come in here, search. I'm going to use search because what I'm about to search for, I will not see it if I scroll through the first 100 coins. So I'll search for WikiCat. They said I should buy WikiCat coin. So I'll come here, WikiCat. The price is 0.6013, which means it's very cheap. That's for one coin. So I come to WikiCat. I've heard of a coin that is not on Binance. It's not on BitGet. It's not listed. Because sometimes I do get complaints. Oh, I'm trying to buy this coin on Binance. It's not there. Where do I buy it? You buy it on MetaMask. But you need to know, where is it? Where is that coin on CoinMarketCap? Is it on CoinMarketCap? Now you scroll down and then you're going to see the contract address. Remember, when we're doing XLM, we didn't see contract address. But when we did WikiCat, we are seeing contract address because they don't want you to buy XLM in your MetaMask wallet. They want you to go to BitGet or Binance to buy it. So they wouldn't give you a contract address. All right. They have migrated. So with this, we copy the contract address and then we go into MetaMask. And remember, how do we know it's Binance Smart Chain? It's yellow. Do you see the yellow logo? That means it's Binance Smart Chain. So we come to MetaMask and we see that same yellow logo here. Okay. So here I copy, all right? And then I come here. I can choose to switch to Binance or I can leave it at all networks. It doesn't matter. Okay. But to make things simpler, let me just switch to the network. It will still appear. It doesn't matter. I'll go here and then click import the token because the token is not here. So I click on import token. Then I'll paste the address I went to copy. And I'll select it and I'll choose next and I'll import. But there are times that if you paste the contract address, it will not show. There are times that if I paste in a contract address, it will not show. Or if I paste in a contract, or if I type in WikiCat, I might see other coins that might confuse me. So instead of typing in WikiCat, or let's say if I'm doing Shiba Inu, if I type in Shiba, I'll see Shiba. There are lots, but which one is the real one? That is why you have to always paste the contract address. Because if you paste the contract address, you will not go wrong. Another thing is sometimes when you paste it, you will not see it. So you go to custom and then they tell you that anyone can create a token, including creating fake versions of existing tokens. Okay. So you come here, they are warning you, they're just warning you, all right, that people can do that. So I come here, because I know it's a BNB chain network, I'll select it and then I'll paste my address and then WikiCat will pop up. WikiCat is also called WKC. That's the token symbol. WikiCat, WKC. And then I'll click next and I'll click import. Now WikiCat has shown up here. Okay, let me take it. It appeared as twice. So I click here and I say hide WKC and only one will show. So if you duplicate it or if you make a copy, you made a mistake and then it became 2, you can just click on it. Click on, let's just import it again. Custom token, or we can paste it here. You use custom if it doesn't show up on the search. Okay, if you paste this and it doesn't show up, go and use custom. All right, so next and then import. Now WikiCat is here and I want to swap. I want to buy WikiCat. I need to have BNB to buy WikiCat, but my BNB is 0, right? And my WikiCat is also 0. I can't buy. If I switch to popular network, WikiCat will show up amongst the others, right? Because like I said, popular networks will show all your coins. So let's go back. How do I buy WikiCat? There are 2 ways. I can go to buy, and then this buy is going to lead me to another website where I can use my bank card to buy. Okay. So I come in here and then I'll say dashboard, connect my MetaMask. I'm trying to connect my MetaMask wallet. Because here, if I use my bank card, you see, so connect. If I use my bank card here, it would purchase and put the money in my MetaMask wallet. So when I come to deposits, remember where I clicked buy, and then it opened this part. Okay. So from here, I can choose card. You see card here, right? Spend crypto like cash with MetaMask card. I can use a card. I can use Apple Pay as well. But I'll go to dashboard and I'll click on, I think I'll click on this plus. Full access, connect with MetaMask. But the simpler one is moving the money from BitGet. But I'm doing this just in case like someone wants to buy with a bank card. Okay. Should be this. I'm trying to remember where I did the whole buy thing. Even here, you can connect your Binance or your Coinbase, right? And then make a purchase. Buy. I did this demonstration in the previous class by using the bank card. So I'm trying to remember where I went to. Yeah, so that's how you buy with your bank card. You just click on. I would have to give you updates on this, but let's go and transfer money from BitGet. So remember, we bought USDT from the Momo guy, okay, and we are sending it here. But remember that we have to send BNB chain, BNB, so that we use BNB to swap for this. Because remember, I said that any coin you are buying on a certain network, use that network coin to swap. So if I'm having USDT, if I import USDT, for example, USDT, Tether USDT. USDT is Tether USDT. Okay. Don't choose this one. Choose this one. Okay. Do you see how when I did a search, it gave me multiple coins with the same name? That's why we always copy the contract. Okay. So I could also use USDT on the BNB network. If I go to Ethereum, there's also USDT on Ethereum, because if I search for USDT, there's also USDT on Ethereum network. Do you see this USDT comes with the Ethereum logo, and then this Binance Smart Chain. This USDT comes with the BNB network logo. But I'll use BNB to swap Wikicat. So I'll go into my BitGet. Let me share that BitGet screen. BitGet. Okay, let me share that screen. Where's the BitGet? I think it's this. Yeah. All right. So I'll come here and I'm going to withdraw, because remember I bought Momo from that guy, $50 worth. Now I need to withdraw and send it to my MetaMask wallet so I can buy Wikicat, because I can buy Wikicat here. Okay. Another way I can know if Wikicat is on BitGet and I can buy it, remember, I have to just search for it. Search for Wikicat. Remember, don't choose DEX. If you see any DEX scan, this one, don't choose coins under DEX scan. Choose coins under crypto assets. So I click on Wikicat and I'll scroll down to find out where is Wikicat so I can go and buy it. And I'll click on markets. I'll wait for it to load and click on markets. Markets right here. You see chart and markets. So I'll scroll down to markets. And when I scroll down to markets, I can get it on PancakeSwap. I can get it on Gates, Mexi, right? And all these other stuff. But if you see any coin that says you can buy on PancakeSwap, it simply means you can also buy on MetaMask. Any place you see PancakeSwap, MetaMask also can work. All right. So let's go to BitGet. We are sending BNB to MetaMask. But remember, I don't have BNB in my assets. When I go to my asset, there was no BNB in my assets. When you check my assets, there's no BNB. So I'm checking it right now to be sure there's no BNB there. I have to do snippets of the class and put them in a playlist. Okay, so when I come here, USDT BGB pump, you don't see BNB here, right? It means that I have to buy BNB and then send it to my MetaMask wallet. So I'll come here to my search button. You can also do this on Binance. And I'll type BNB stroke USDT. Remember I said you can buy with other coins, but we are doing USDT. And you see that BNB is up by 1%, 1.6%. So I click on BNB. It will open the BNB chart. So this is where I'm going to buy BNB and then send that BNB to my MetaMask. Because MetaMask wallet, any coin on Ethereum, any coin on Solana, any coin on BNB network, it can buy it. So you don't need to wait for the crypto exchange to list that coin or to bring that coin here. You can always buy it on MetaMask very early. Okay. So I'll come in here, spot. Remember, market, because I want to buy it now. Limit is when you want to buy or sell in the future. So market, and I want to buy about $10 worth. Let me do $15, for example. So my money is $558, but I'm spending $15 to buy BNB. So I click on it and it has bought 0.013 BNB. Why? Because one BNB price is $1,100. You'll be surprised that this coin, if I show you the price of this coin, this coin in 2017 was 10 cents for one coin. But right now, one coin is 1,127. So even if you bought 10, if you bought $10 will give you about 100 coins. And 100 coins, that's $10 in 2017 will give you $112,000 in 2025. So 2017, if you had bought this coin with $10 and kept it, you would have been having $100,000 today. That's how crypto works. Okay. So now that I've bought this coin, I can go into my assets. It should be in my assets, and I'll see it in my assets. Remember, the asset is on the bottom right of your screen when you open the app, the Binance app or the BitGet app. So I come into assets. I need to send this to MetaMask. So what I'll do is I'll click on BNB, right? I want to send this BNB. Okay, this one. I click on this spot account trade. No. So I'll do withdraw instead. So what was the withdrawal? I saw the withdraw. Yeah, withdraw is here. So look for withdraw button and then click on withdraw. You are withdrawing BNB into your MetaMask. Okay. And then you select the coin. So amongst my assets, I'm sending BNB. I'm not sending USDT. So I'm going to come in here. These are all my assets. You cannot send anything you don't own. And another thing I'll say concerning wallet security is that never swap a coin you never bought. I'll explain. I'll explain that. All right. So I'll choose BNB and then I'll choose the network. I want to send it through the Binance Smart Chain Network. The BNB chain network is also called BEP20 network. And it's saying that it will take me about 1 minute to send it. Okay. And they'll charge me a fee of 22 cents, which means if I'm sending all the $15, I'm only going to get what? 14 point something, right? So I'll select the network. Now select the withdrawal address. Withdrawal address, this will be my MetaMask wallet address. So I'm going to come back here and then share the MetaMask screen. You can see it. And the address, you can see right here, it says 3 network addresses. There is the Ethereum network address, which is this. There's the BNB chain address. There's a Solana address. When you use MetaMask, your Ethereum and your BNB chain address will always be the same. Only your Solana will be different all the time. So I'll come in here and I'll copy my BNB chain address, right? So this BNB will change from 0.00 to the amount that I'm sending. So let me go back to BitGet. I come back here and then I paste that address and I click on next. And then it says that the minimum I can withdraw is 0.0088. Okay, so I can choose all, that I'm sending all, or I can reduce it and say I'm sending 0.010. And then it's saying that because it will charge me 0.002 BNB, I'll only receive 0.0098 BNB. Then I click on withdraw. And then I'll click on I have read and confirm. And then I'll verify my passkey. All right, verify my passkey. For example, right, and then confirm. It goes through. So it says you have withdrawn 0.01 BNB. Then you can come here and make another withdrawal, or you can just close it. Okay, view withdrawal status, and it will just close it. So withdrawal status means that it is pending, it's still waiting. Now, if I made a mistake and I quickly want to cancel, BitGet, not every platform, but BitGet allows you some few seconds to come and cancel the withdrawal. So let's say you are sending money to an address and the person says, oh no, there was a mistake. Quickly, you have to come and cancel the withdrawal, right? If you have the time. But if you don't, it's going to go through. So within about a minute or two, this one will reflect in our MetaMask. It will say successful, just like it says here, and then it will reflect in my MetaMask. So I'm going to go into my MetaMask wallet. Share that screen, MetaMask, and I'll wait. You see that this BNB will change from 000 to the amount I'm sending to this wallet. So I'll wait. I can refresh it, but it will come. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if it's done. So you are still waiting. Okay, you're still waiting. I'm sorry, crypto is still in an infancy stage, so it's still young. That's why you have to go through all this trouble. But over time, things will get better. I told the previous class that initially, even before you change your network, you have to go and look for some links and ID number. But now you can just click plus and it'll add a network. So crypto is still growing. It's still young. A lot of people are not in yet. And I can assure you that we are all early in crypto. So if you are buying now, the last time I checked, only 7%, 7 to 10% of the world is into crypto. So by the time we get to 20%, all the prices have made like 10x already. Right. Okay. So let's see whether it's done. Now, if you want to see if a transaction is done, you can click your notification icon. There's a notification icon here. And then when you click it, I hope I'm sharing the screen. Yeah, when you click it, when you click the notification, it should show you. It's redirecting me. I don't want to go there. Okay. Let's go back to MetaMask and see if it has appeared. Good. Now it has come. BNB is showing here, right? We want to do a swap. We want to buy Wikicat. So we click on Wikicat. It will show, the chart will show. If you're in Trust Wallet, you might not see the chart for new coins. Then I'll click on swap. And then I'll click on this to put Wikicat at the second position. And then the first one is BNB. So this is BNB. I can click on max to send everything, but don't do that. Always leave about $2 or $3. Okay, so that when you are swapping, because when you are swapping, you see there's network fee included. Do you see that? They'll charge you network fee. So you want to reduce it and keep about $2 or $3, maximum $5, $10 in BNB. So at any time you are swapping, they can help you process the thing. The same for Ethereum and Solana networks. So I'll reduce it to say 80, for example. Okay, so it means I'm swapping. I'll swap it back and show you something. So let me do 7. I want to buy Wikicat. So once I've sent my BNB, I'm going to get 58 million coins of Wikicat. Means that one day, maybe 10 years from today, if one Wikicat becomes $1, I'll be having $58 million in my account. And then I can come in here and then swap the 58 million back into my BNB. And then I'll send my BNB, remember, withdrawal address, and I'll send it to my BitGet wallet. So for now, let's just buy 007, okay, worth of Wikicat. Okay, we are going to get this. Then we have something called slippage. Sometimes if you are trying to swap and it's not going through, come here. You can also do this on your phone. Click the icon and then increase your slippage to about 4%. It simply means that if I'm trying to swap and in the middle of the swap, the price of Wikicat changes by more than 4%, it should stop. It shouldn't swap it. That's what slippage means. So it's the percentage change in price you are willing to allow before the transaction is canceled. So if my slippage is 2%, which is the default, it means that in the course of swapping, if the price of Wikicat changes by 2%, either up or down, it shouldn't swap if it's more than 2%. Okay, so I click swap. And this is what it's saying, 7.8, but I'll get 7.6. That means that they are charging me some network fee, and Wikicat is also charging me some fees. It's saying transaction failed. Okay, so let me try that again. It's good it failed because I'll show you another means by which you can swap if it doesn't go through. Okay, so let me reduce this and then swap. So with the crepe and the Xpin and all those coins, and you're asking how to buy it, that's how you do it. You make sure you have bought money, you have bought USDT on the exchanges, and then you send it. Somebody is reporting a problem, but I'll address that soon. Now it's not going through. So what do? I have another option, and that's what I showed you. We have something called PancakeSwap. So I can go to PancakeSwap. Okay, I can go to pancakeswap.com. PancakeSwap.finance. It's good we have a problem because sometimes when you are swapping, you might have a problem. So pancakeswap.finance. Remember, when we checked Wikicat and we went to markets, it says we can also buy on PancakeSwap. Okay. So that's where we are now, PancakeSwap. And then I'll come in here and connect my MetaMask wallet. So you can see connect. You see the same connect when you visit this website on your phone. So I click on connect wallet. And then we have MetaMask, we have Trust Wallet, we have Binance Wallet, we have OKX Wallet. But because I'm using MetaMask, I'm going to choose MetaMask. And then we have EVM and we have Solana. EVM stands for all the Ethereum, the BNB chain, all those. So this is what I'll connect. Solana is always separate from all the other networks. That's why they separated it here. But I'll go for EVM, connect, and then I'll confirm. They'll ask me, are you sure you want to connect your wallet? And I'll say yes. All right. Now this is what it says. Your transaction was canceled. This was the other transaction I was trying to do. Okay, so I connect. Now I've connected. Do you see that my wallet is connected at the top right? 8BOC. When I go to MetaMask and I check my wallet address, you see that it's the same thing. 8BOC. Right, these words. The same thing here on PancakeSwap. Then I come in here, BNB. Remember, because I'm on the BNB network, the native token will be BNB. And then I choose Wikicat. I can search for it, but remember, I told you it's not safe to be searching for it, even though it can show up. Sometimes you have multiple ones. So what is a safe thing to do? Paste in the contract address, okay, which is this. So I've pasted it in. All right. Get started. So you see my wallet is here, my BNB balance is here, and then Wikicat is here. Then I can reduce it a little bit and then swap for Wikicat, which will give me $7.9 will give me 59 million coins. Then I click, I can change my slippage, okay, to allow for more, like in case price increases, it will not block me. So swap and then confirm swap. You are moving BNB to Wikicat. You are getting 58 million, confirm swap. And it will bake the pancake. Unknown error. Why? Try increasing your slippage tolerance. Why? Because anytime people are trading the coin, the prices are changing. So I'll use 5%. That means that if price changes by 5%, more than 5% when I'm trying to swap, it should cancel it. But if it's less than 5%, it will allow me. I think that's why the other one wasn't going through. So we also call something front run, which means that your transaction, if it changes by more than, if it changes by 5%, it will still swap, but it could also be a potential loss. So they're just warning you. All right. So I've set my tolerance to 5% and I click swap, confirm swap. This will go through. This will go through because I've increased my slippage. Okay. So confirm. I confirm this and it says, yes, I've swapped. So if I go into my MetaMask, remember, I didn't swap in MetaMask. I swapped in PancakeSwap, but it will still show that my transaction is complete. Do you see that? And it says confirmed. So if I go back, close extension, you see that now, if I go to tokens, I now have $7.7 worth of WikiCat. It's right here, and I have 58 million coins. When you also scroll down, you see the market cap and all these, the supply and all that. Okay, so that's how you buy these other, the Crepe, Xpin, and all that. First of all, ask yourself, what network is it on? When you get that network, switch to that network. If it's on Ethereum network, make sure you are buying Ethereum on Binance or BitGet, and you withdraw it to your Ethereum address. Then you now go in there, get the contract address for that coin, paste it. Okay. When the address pops up, you select it, and then you put in that Ethereum amount of Ethereum you want to swap. Then remember to go into your slippage and then increase your slippage to maybe 5%. And then now you can swap. Very easy. Now I want to show you how can I also get some of these coins. Can you see PancakeSwap using Trust Wallet? Yes, you can do that. So when I went to PancakeSwap, let me try disconnecting. I hope you can see my screen. Let's see. Yeah, you can see my screen. Okay. I'm going to disconnect this. There's another one, Bridge Crypto. We'll talk about that one later. I might have to do another class for that. So disconnect. I disconnect. I want to show you that you can connect Trust Wallet. So I click on Connect Wallet. I'm on PancakeSwap.finance, Connect Wallet. And then I choose Trust Wallet. Instead of MetaMask, I choose Trust Wallet. But I haven't installed it. Okay, so he's saying I should go and install it. But remember, I installed MetaMask. That's why I could access it. So that answers your question. Let me go back to BitGet or Binance. Yes, the recording will be shared on YouTube, so you can watch it. Okay. All right. So right here, I'm in BitGet. I've heard of Crepe. I've heard of WikiCat. I want to buy it. And I want to know, can I also buy it with BitGet? I'm going to come here. I also touch on sending money back to the exchange. I need to touch on that as well. Right now, we are trying to find a coin. Okay, so Crepe, C-R-E-P-E. Remember, because Crepe is not listed on BitGet, I'll only see it under on-chain. So on-chain, then I need to compare. You see, there are two Crepes here. Be careful. This one is Crepe. The logo is even different and is on Base Network. This one is Crepe on Solana. People are buying fake coins and losing their money. Is buying the same as swapping? Yes. All right. So Crepe, I need to make sure the address here is 931D. 931D. Can you see it? 931D. That's the last four numbers. So to be very sure, I'll go to CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap should be your best friend in crypto. Okay. And I look for Crepe. This is my search history. So I look for Crepe. Crepe coin will come here. Currently it's falling. The price is 4 zeros and 5.8 for Crepe. All right. Means it's cheaper now. So if you want to buy more, this is the good time. Those asking, is it a good time to buy? This is a good time to buy. Okay. So from here, I need to come down to contracts address 931D. Okay, so it's the same. Now I'm safe. Or I can copy this address and then check it on BitGet and see if it's there. So let's see if I haven't tried this before, but let's see if I paste the contract address, it will find it. It found it. So instead of searching Crepe and making a mistake and going to select something else, rather paste the contract address. Remember, the address, you can never copy the address. Nobody can copy an address. Like you can't duplicate it. No scammer can do that. So it's always advisable that you use your CA, your contract address. So I click on it. Remember, it's under on-chain. So it means that it's not listed on BitGet. Even though I can buy it on BitGet, it's not listed on BitGet. On-chain means that I can buy it with MetaMask. I can buy it on the decentralized exchange. I can buy it like globally on the blockchain, but they have not officially listed it. So now they need to give you a warning. On-chain trading disclaimer. You have to confirm that you have read and understood it. You have read and understood it. Scroll down. They want me to scroll down. Then now accept it. So anything I do here is my own risk I'm taking. That's what they're trying to say, because they have not listed it. That's why they're giving you all those warnings. So I can buy creep on BitGet and Binance. If I go into Binance, I'll select wallet and then I'll paste the contract address. I'll also see my creep there. Then I come in here. Remember, I have 543 USD available. Remember, I sent 100 to my OTC when I wanted to swap, sell my my USDT into Momo. So $100 is in OTC. That's why I'm having 543. But if I transfer it back, it will be 643. So I want to spend $5, right? Because here they are saying $5 or more. Let me see if I put in $3. Minimum order should be $5. So $5. I want to buy creep. I can also do take profit. That if it goes up by, I'm buying now, but if it goes up by 80%, sell my coins for me. Okay. All right. Okay. So creep, I'm going to do $5 and I'll do buy creep. It's going to give me 83,000 coins. But before I do that, let me go and check how many creep coins I have here in my assets. And then you see that it topped up. It topped up when I bought. Someone is asking, is it advisable to always leave your MetaMask connected to PancakeSwap? You can disconnect, just like I did a disconnection. So I'll go back and disconnect for you to see how it works, okay? That's a good question. So I'm in assets right now, and I'll go down, and I see I have 483,000 creep coins. 483,000 creep coins. So now if I buy the extra 83,000, confirm, update code because the price has changed. So confirm, okay, and I go to my assets. I have what, 400? Now it has filled it. It's giving me 83,000. So if I refresh this page, will I still have 483,000, or I'll have more than 500,000 coins? It's going to show me that I have more than 500,000 coins in my creep asset. So I scroll down, and then you see that now my creep is 566,000 creep coins, and it's worth $33. And that's 2% of my portfolio. Do you see that? So I want to send BNB back into my wallet. Let's say I've traded WikiCat. Remember, we bought WikiCat, right? So I've traded WikiCat. I'm going to send it back into my exchange. Then when I send into my exchange, I'll now go and sell it through Momo so that the guy sends it to me in Ghana cedis. So I come in here, switch to my BNB chain. Remember, WikiCat is here. And I click on WikiCat. I've made profits. Let's say I've made profit now. So I click on swap. And I'll see I'm swapping my WikiCat. Don't swap to USDT. Swap to, well, you could do that. You could do that because we have BNB, right? Which means that BNB, we can use it to purchase, to pay for transaction fee when we are sending the money. Okay, so because we have BNB, I can send to USDT, but I prefer that you always do BNB. Okay, because coins that are created on a particular network, they are usually created with the network token. Okay, so they create liquidity for that token. So swap to the network's token. I'll click on max. Someone might ask, what if I want to take 10% of my profit? Then you ask yourself, what is 10% of 58 million? That's 5.8 million. So you can clear the last number. And then instead of $7, 10% is 77. So you are selling 10% of your asset. Sometimes you might get this error that says down here, that says this trade route isn't available. this is where I'll go to PancakeSwap. Anytime MetaMask gives you an error, go to PancakeSwap and do it. So max, I'm selling everything into my BNB. I have an error. That means that I can't even see my swap button. So I'm going to go to PancakeSwap and connect my MetaMask wallet. Okay. I connect the wallet. Just approve it. They'll ask you. Then you connect it. Okay. Now that I've approved it, I'll come here that all my wiki card, I want to sell everything into BNB. Remember, slippage should be increased if it doesn't go through. So it's still at 5%. So I'm selling all into BNB. I swap, confirm swap. Cannot read properties of undefined reading accounts. So dismiss. So I need to sometimes when it does that, what I'll do is I would probably decrease it a little bit. So I'll do 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Something like this. And then try swapping again. Okay. So now that I've decreased it slightly, it's going to process the transaction. Okay. And I click on confirm and it's going to swap and give me 006 BNB. Now I've swapped it. Do you see? So if I go into my MetaMask, I can see it right here under tokens. You can see that the wiki cat I've sold is left with 31 cents. I'm having just 2.3 million. So I've swapped this into BNB. And the BNB is what? It's now $10. I want to send this to my exchange and then give it to the Momo guy to give me mobile money. So I'll select BNB and I'll choose send. Another way is if you want to receive, either you click on receive and then copy the address, right? Or go here and then copy the address, like the way we receive the BitGet money into this. This is just a glitch. You see, it still says it will change. It's just a glitch. All right. So I want to send the BNB to my BitGet. Now I need to go to BitGet, my BitGet wallet, and then let me share the screen. I'll come here. I think deposits, assets, deposits. Okay, I want to deposit into this account. So I click on deposit. I have another class coming. That's for the other mentees. I think 2 p.m. US time. Okay. And then what am I trying to deposit? I'm trying to deposit BNB. So I'll come in here and I'll choose BNB or I'll type BNB. Okay, I'm bringing it from MetaMask. What network? Binance Smart Chain, BEP20. Same thing. Then this is the address I have to deposit into. So I'll copy this address. It says verify address information when pasting to avoid any potential loss of funds due to mistakes. Please be careful. Don't make mistakes. Make sure you have copied the exact thing. If you leave the last zero, the money will not reflect. So copy it. Okay. Go into your MetaMask. So I'm going to go into my MetaMask. And then I click on BNB. It's BNB I'm withdrawing. You cannot withdraw WikiCat into BitGet because they have not listed it. So I need to swap it to BNB and I'll choose send because I'm sending it to BitGet and I paste my wallet, right? And then I choose the amount I want to send. Do I want to send all? I click on max. But the thing is, I want to always leave some small BNB in there for gas fee. Okay, so I'll type 9. Okay, so let me just do, okay, let's just do 9, see if it goes through. If it doesn't go through, we'll decrease it a little bit more. So continue. Confirm. Okay, transaction is complete. It's gone. So now, if I come in here, confirmed, if I close this, all right, if I close this and I go to tokens, you can see BNB has left. I used to have $10. Now I have just the residue, the small coins in here, right? Yeah, this is just a glitch. It will go. It will be 0. Okay. Then I come into my BitGet platform or my Binance platform, and then I'll go to assets. Remember, we sent our BNB, so we're having like 0. So let's see if it has increased now. Let's go into our assets and see if BNB has showed up here again. And then if I want to sell my BNB, remember, I go to BNB stroke USDT and I swap to USDT. Then I send that money to OTC accounts, just like I showed you. And then I look for a vendor, and then he'll send the money to me. So when I come here, BNB is back into my wallet. So I need to now change this to USDT. Okay. And then I'll go to the Momo guy and say, hey, I'm selling my USDT. Send me mobile money, just like we did at first. So to sell this BNB back into USDT, I come in here and I type BNB, and it will give me stroke USDT. Means I'm moving from BNB to USDT. Okay. All right. Yeah, BitGet is both an app and a web. Someone has answered you. You can go to bitget.com or you can use the app. Okay. So right here, I'm going to swap it back into USDT. Okay. I go to market. Remember, market is when you want to sell or buy on the spot. Limit is when you are anticipating a future price, either a fall or a drop. Okay. So market, and I go to sell. All right. And then I have, this is the BNB I have. Now, because I have BNB, I can drag this thing. But if I didn't have, the first time when we attempted it, it didn't allow us because we didn't have any money. But because I have BNB, I can swap. I can also click this and then change to BNB and say I want to sell 0.01 and then just leave the 22. Or I can use the dollar, can switch to dollar and say my BNB is worth $13. So I want to sell everything. Then sell. Remember our USDT. How much is our USDT? 538, right? 538. So we are swapping. Let's see if it increases from 538. Okay, so sell, market, sell all my BNB, sell BNB now. And it has sold it for me. So if I go into my assets overview, I'll see that BNB is showing. I'm sorry, BNB has moved to my USDT. So my USDT will increase from 538 to about 55 something. Okay. Now this is adding the other $100 from OTC. So let me choose spot. If I choose spot, it will be 552. So spot. Because when you go to asset overview, it will show you all the money in your spot plus all the money in your OTC. But if you come to only spot, it will show you 552. Do you see that? So it has increased from 538 to 552 because I've swapped my BNB and it just left me some 19 cents. This is just like a residue there. Okay. If you want to convert this residue, right? Maybe you want to, because it's BitGet, you convert the residue into BGB native token. This is their token. Do you see the logo? The same thing. So you come here, convert small amounts to BNB. So I'll come in here and I'll choose that this one is too small, convert it into BGB, BitGet. This one is too small, convert it. This one is also too small, convert it. This one is also too small, convert this. Okay. And then I can leave these ones. Okay, near, Luna, OXT, these ones are tiny, tiny, tiny amounts. COAI, right? And I'll choose convert. Then it'll buy 4 BGB for me. All right. Convert, and it'll buy 4 BGB for me. So I've converted all those small, tiny amounts into a BGB address. You can do the same thing on Binance. Everything we are doing here, you can do the same thing on Binance. Okay. Now, how do we disconnect our wallets from PancakeSwap? Quickly, and then we'll wrap up. So share. I'm going to go into PancakeSwap to disconnect my wallet. I can click on it, accounts, and then disconnect. And then it's disconnected. Every website you've connected your wallet to, please remember, when you are done, disconnect your wallet. It's only on the exchange you cannot really disconnect. But if you are on PancakeSwap, disconnect your wallet. Remember, to buy a coin, always get the contract address and then paste the contract address in here, just like I showed you. And that coin will pop up creep. You've sent BNB from BitGet. Remember, you put in the amount you want to buy, and it will tell you how many creep coins you can buy. Connect your wallet, change the slippage, and then buy it. Any questions so far? We've come to the end of the class. Would you please show us how to use BNB for both America and North America? How to use BNB? How to use it? In what sense? How to buy it if you are in America? Yeah, you go to deposits and you use your bank account. Okay. You are welcome, Wilfred. Just like I showed, if you joined it late, I think you can just watch from that part where I did the bank thing. Right. Another thing, for those who are in US, you can click on buy in your MetaMask and buy BNB. Okay. You can just use PayPal or Venmo. The other time I did a demonstration in the first class, I have another beginners class. We did a demonstration where we just typed in like $100. So this is what I was waiting for. $100. And then you choose what you want to buy. So if it's BNB, you can switch and then use your debit card for those in developed countries or countries that have restrictions. This is how you buy, right? You can change this. Come on, BNB. So I type in BNB and I can change the network that if you want to send it to me, just put it in BNB chain. Okay. It will fetch the price and I can change. Maybe I don't want to use my debit card. I want to use my PayPal or my Venmo or my instant ACH bank transfer or Revolut Pay. Okay, so PayPal, continue. Okay, and then I'll click continue with MoonPay. So it will take me to MoonPay. Do you see PayPal is charging me $12 on just $100. That's too expensive. So I can go to debit card and it'll charge me way less. All right. So you sign up on MoonPay and then you purchase. Basically, that's it. Any questions? Is PancakeSwap an app? Use PancakeSwap.finance on your browser. Don't the only time I would say use an app is if you are getting it from Play Store. Please don't Google an app to download. Go to Play Store and type it there. If you don't find it on Play Store, okay, some of them are even fake. You need to be very, very careful. The URL you requested was not found on this server. You have to be careful because this is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. If you are in MetaMask and you want to go to PancakeSwap, open your browser. Or if you are using MetaMask on your phone and you open, you are going to see that at the bottom, they've written home, they've written browser, they've drawn the swap icon, they've written activity, and they have settings. You tap on the browser tab on your phone, and right at the top, you type in PancakeSwap.finance. Don't use any app for PancakeSwap. Recently, somebody got hacked. They went to download a fake PancakeSwap, and the person stole all their money. So be very, very careful. In crypto, you want to be very, very careful. So MetaMask, because I'm using this on a PC, let me see if I can switch to mobile phone view. I think it's F12 or something. F12. Is it F12? There's a hold on. There's a way to switch to more tools, developer tools. Okay. So I'm going to switch to a mobile phone, how mobile phone looks like. Right. This is how mobile phone looks like. You can do this. You can, when you switch to developer tools, it looks like a mobile phone like this. And at the bottom, you're going to see home, and then you see browser, and you see swap, and you see activity, and you see settings. So on the browser tab, you tap on the browser, and then you type in PancakeSwap.finance at the top. So basically that's it. Okay. And on the phone, this is how you import. You click this, import tokens, and then you paste the contract address in here, and then you import the crepe. This is how it looks on phone. Okay. And then crepe will show up here. You tap in swap, and then you change it to BNB, and then BNB should be at the top. And you determine how much you want to buy. It will tell you how many crepe coins you get. And then if it's not working, go back and open PancakeSwap. Sometimes, like most of the time, it works. But if it gives you that error, go to PancakeSwap, connect your wallet, and swap. Thank you so much for joining this class. Basically, we have brought everything to an end. Ronel, you can unmute. I hope I can even hear you, because I don't know if I can. If I don't hear you, just type your question, okay? But you can unmute and speak. I think this connected. It connected to. Oh, unless I unmute you. Okay, wait. Hold on. Chat. This is the chat. No participants. Okay. Yeah. I think you are good now.
All right. Good evening, sir. So I've been able to. Can you
Are
hear
you
me,
speaking?
please? Yes. Can you hear me?
It looks like I can't hear you. So you know what? Hold on. Can you speak again?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
No, I still can't hear.
Oh man.
Let me see. Wait, let me connect a Bluetooth device.
Can you hear me, please?
That is why when people were joining, I wasn't even hearing any noise. Because okay.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Okay, ask your question. Let me see if I can hear you.
Yes. So my question is,
No,
I've
I
been
still can't
able
hear
to.
you.
Oh man.
Is this something you can type? Yeah, I still can't hear you. Let's see. You know what? Please type it, yeah? Please type it. Let's see. Yeah, type your question. Yeah, because I can't hear you. Headphone. Okay. Try speaking again.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Good. I can hear you now.
Awesome. So good evening. So a quick one.
Yes, good evening.
I've been able to make purchase following the tutorials that you said. Now,
Okay.
what I did was I followed the steps to buy the USDT via Momo, like you suggested, right? And so I was doing trial. So I
All right.
got 16. I bought 200 cities. Now,
Okay.
I'm trying to explore. So I've been able to buy XLM and then
Okay.
Crip on
Right.
BitGet.
Okay.
So if there is any other transactions that I want to do, how can I go about it?
Any other transactions like?
So probably I want to purchase WikiCat, right? In addition to the assets that I have, because then I can see the assets here at the overview.
Okay.
Yes, please. So in with the overview, I see overview sports futures and N and margin and then bots, right? And you advise that we don't use bots for now. So I'm
Yeah.
asking that if what does the PNL mean? What does it stand
Okay.
for? And then how do I also make further purchases and then know that it's in my wallet and then nothing bad will happen or anything.
Okay. So your PNL means profit and loss. So if you see PNL in a green color, it simply means you made profit. So if you see it as 5%, it means that your entire wallet made 5%.
So right now I'm not seeing it in any green form. What I'm seeing rather is that I'm seeing a total balance of the money that I have and then the USDT and then XLM and then the CRIP.
Okay. So which part are you? Are you at the assets part?
Yes, assets.
So you went to assets.
Yes, please. I'm
Assets,
here.
and then you went to overview.
Yes, please. Overview.
Okay, so BitGet assets. Okay, let it open. For those who want to sign up on BitGet, I would leave the link, the BitGet link in the chat, so you can also use my referral.
Okay.
And I get water to drink.
It's necessary.
All right. So so BitGet overview, right? Where are
yes,
you?
Please. Yes, overview.
Overview. Okay, so should be overview. Yeah, overview is basically assets. Okay, so you are seeing PNL.
Yes, and then transfer and then withdraw and then add funds. Add funds. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so PNL simply stands for the profit. I don't see it on the PC version, but it stands for the profits that you have made, like where your money has increased from. So, for example, if your asset is 1,001, okay, and now it becomes 1,005, your PNL will be 400, or in this case, 379. Okay, that shows that 379 is the profit that has accrued on your actual balance. So this is it. So this is like a P&L, profit and loss. So on 18th, my account was 1,044, 18th October. But here, 24th October, it went to 1,257 when the coins pumped. And then the coins are down. So it's now 1,103. Do you see? So when I go to 1 month ago, my money was 289. Then September 30th was 484. Then it was $500. And now I'm at 1,200. So as your coins grow, your general balance is also growing. 6 months ago, you can also see it was 600, went down to 400, went up to 780, went to 333, it pumped here, 737, came down, and now it's 1,000, right? So this is also a P&L. Okay.
Okay. So sir, as I've made the purchase and then my total balance is showing, and also I've bought these coins, so XLM and then CRIP. Now I leave it there. And then it doesn't work, or what do I do?
Yeah, just leave it. You just leave it. People will be buying and it will be going up. When it goes up and you feel like, hey, I've made money, I want to cash out 10%, then you just calculate, okay, I have 100,000 CRIP coins. How much is 10%? 10,000. So when you go to sell, you only sell 10,000 because that's 10% of what you want to take.
So if I want to sell, then I would have to tap on the CRIP.
you tap on creep, or you go to the search bar, creep, and then you go to sell, just like I did a demonstration. Did you join from the beginning?
Yes, please. But then
Uh-huh.
I got logged out at the point. My
Okay, so
network
you
was
go.
off.
Okay, so you go to sell market, because you are selling right now. Limit is
Okay.
for future. So market, and then I have 566,000. But I want to take only 10% profit. What is 10% of this? Or 566? 10% is 56,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Then I come in here, or instead of calculating and giving myself headache, I can come in here and say 50%. I want to sell 50%. Then it will just calculate 50% of this. Or I can click the pencil and say I want to sell 15. So I type it here, 15. And then I'll choose 15. And it will calculate for me. And then I'll sell the crib.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Basically,
Thank you so
that's
much.
it. All right. You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
And
So
then
please,
assets, how to buy.
I was going to say, if there is anything that I'm not understanding, maybe I'll reach out.
Sure.
Yes, please. So
So
you're speaking.
yeah, other assets, you just search Wikicat, right? We copy
Yes.
the contract address. So what's the contract address? Probably this one. No, it's not this one. I copied it somewhere here. No, this was script. So Wikicat was this. Then I click on it. Remember, in BitGet, there's also on-chain. Like I said, on-chain is the entire blockchain. So any
Okay.
coin listed, you can always buy it here. In other words, instead of using MetaMask, you can always use BitGet to buy. But sometimes people want to split their money. Okay. So they're just reminding me, like just a warning, right? That incur taxes and all that. So Wikicat chat is here. I can also come here and buy Wikicat with my USDT. Okay. I can come in here and then
Okay.
type in and then buy. But I can also do it on MetaMask because I want to split my money and diversify risk so that if something happens to one platform, I don't lose all my money. I've split my money. Okay.
But
All
so
right.
when you say if something happens to one platform, what does that mean?
Oh, just in case, like, things happen. Things happen in life, right? Things happen in life. Anything can happen. I'm not saying it will. Even the chances that it will happen is like so low. But just in case something happens and the platform says, hey, uh, we are closing down our company, right? Or there's a
Mhm.
hack. Maybe some hacker has hacked the company and they've lost their money. I will not lose my money because I've kept some in MetaMask, I've kept some in Binance, I've kept some here. So that's just for safety measures, but it doesn't really matter. You can still keep all your coins. But all these coins, they buy insurance. They are all insured, right? So even if they lose, there'll be a way to pay everybody. Okay, they
Okay.
pay like heavy insurance. Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
sir.
So guys,
Thank
I
you.
would end here. Thank you so much. If you don't understand anything, please go through the video. I also have paid mentorship. I go beyond the basics. We'll touch on technical analysis, contract inspection, how to find meme coins, good ones you can buy, the things to look out for, how to buy crypto on Binance. Same thing, paste contract address in the search bar. It would appear. It will be under wallet. When you open Binance, we have exchange and wallet. Click on wallet and then paste your contract address there. It will pop up and then you buy. Same method here. Paid mentorship. Let me leave my WhatsApp number in here. Okay. So right here, you can take a screenshot because I'm ending the class right now. All right. So take a screenshot of the number or copy it, and then we will talk. I also teach you automated passive income in the paid class, how to grow your crypto and how to basically grow your crypto, right? And I'll teach you which ones to start working on. So the name is Daniel or Danny. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. So Danny, that's the number. You cannot call me because I'm not in Ghana. So please text me. Okay. Text me on WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Please don't call, just text. I have so many messages, so please just text me. I will not be able to pick calls. Mentorship is 150 USDT. And I teach you all these things. Just like I took you through this, you can be taken through that as well. So thank you so much for joining. And I'll see you if there's a class. Bye.